lovely new dining area over there. It was just a mess last year. Now it looks great. Our first meal, lunch, gorgeous greens, and Rupert. There's the bar. Okay, here's our first fish of the trip. Not a biggie, ooh, but look at him go. It's a small bluefin trevally. Beautiful fish. Okay, boys, fish or what? And then a nice fish. That's a beauty. Not big, but fun. He took a weedless fly too, which is even better. Okay, here are our accommodations this year. We thought we were going to have some friends from Colorado with us, so we opted for a larger place. It's a little more expensive. They're called villas, and there's clearly a lot more room here. Very nice. Another outdoor shower. Let's take a peek inside. Oh yeah, much nicer. Nice little living area, desk area, Happy Sue, nice bed up there. Nice big living area, and fun everywhere. I don't know what's.
You have this sitting area.
Yeah, I did desk. Sue already.
And we've got a half bath on the corner.
And we have another guest bath right here. And let's look around. Apparently we have an indoor and an outdoor shower too. Oh boy, this is a beauty. Nice one. Here's our first night's dinner. We've done this before. Sue's very happy. We have a nice cheese plate, a good rosé wine, some bread. Probably fresh grouper or tuna, and a beautiful salad from the garden. Love it. It's a great place. Well, isn't a big one, boy, is he pretty. This triggerfish. Bluefin trevally of the day. Yep, he's not a big one either, but it's nice, pretty fish. I love these little bluefins. They're so fun. Pretty and feisty. Wow, look what we have here. Oh, isn't that great? These guys. So much fun as catching fish. Okay, time for a break. It's 11:30. I've been speck casting all morning. Probably caught 24 small triggerfish, which is amazing. Since the last trip we caught one the whole trip. They're fairly small, but they're fun, and we're up to 8 different species now, so it looks like it could be a good trip this time too. Sue and I are headed off for one of the points after lunch, and hopefully we might even see some milkfish feeding, so we'll find out what happens this afternoon. Goody! It's my first tortoise. Then 100 yards further, here's 2 more. These are big boys. They're not huge, but they're probably 3 to 4 feet long, and curious about me too. Here's the really big boy. He knows how to shake hands, I think. Boy, is he a big hog. Look at the size of that guy. Oh, wow. The only thing I've been catching today in the afternoon. Yeah, that's a dandy fish. That's amazing. Okay, let's see if we can get this guy released. Oh, that's a great fish. Oh, yeah, nice It's amazing. About 2 casts later, I'm into another one. I don't know where they're coming from, but boy, worth their taking. Let's see if we can get this one in too. It looks like it's about the same size. Let me shut this down and we'll see if we can get a... Whoa. Let's see if we can get this guy a last picture and then we'll get him off. Really a nice fish. Oh, nice fat fish. It's got to be 4 to 5 pounds. Sue's working her way out a little bit outside. I don't know where the needlefish came from, but it's a really good one. And it's not going to be fun to try to release because they have really sharp teeth. Let me put this down and we'll try it later. Well, it's a needlefish and a dandy, but I foul hooked him, and I don't want that mouth to get anywhere near me, so let's get him. Not a bump head, I'm not sure. A little large spot on his side. We're up to 13. Okay, here's another snapper. This is a new one, so we're up to 14 now. Yeah, pretty fish. Don't know what kind of snapper it is, but we'll find out. We're done with this low tide area this morning. It really wasn't very productive, although we did catch some fish. It's interesting, what we've noticed this year is that whereas the island was completely surrounded by those little fish we called croakers last year, this year there are just a few schools here and there. Also didn't catch many snappers out there yet, but gosh, do you see the number of people we have to compete with here? Isn't this great? Okay, hooked a really big fish out there on the rocks, but didn't set the hook hard enough. So now we're passing through this wonderful palm forest. The palms are all introduced here, so it was a plantation at one point. So there's some native vegetation there, but most of it's palms, and that obviously eats away at the local stuff. Indigenous fish that don't want to leave. I thought I might have caught one of our croakers, but instead it's that burnt spot snapper, which is kind of fun. It's another species. Thank you. Spots on. Now let's get him off. He's a neat little fish. Heading home for lunch on the runway. It's kind of fun, especially when you're going downwind. Voila. Fresh snapper, fresh salad, fresh Sue, fresh Jean. No, it's not a bluefin. Yeah, maybe it is. Who knows? Okay, that's probably it for the day. The ocean's unbelievable right now. There's a current out there that may be 10 miles an hour. This whole cove, which is normally fairly clear, is completely covered with triggerfish. The sky's literally loaded with them. I know they have to eat something. I don't know what it is. I've never seen them hit the water, but I'm sure they're doing something like that. Boy, are they fascinating. Just hover on the wind. First fish of the day is just absolutely gorgeous. Real small. Boy, are they pretty. Can't get over it. Beautiful. I actually thought I'd hook a bonefish. Instead, it's another one of these snappers, but they're getting a little bigger anyway, which is a good sign. Thank you, Mr. Snapper. Well, that's the nicest burnt spot snapper I've caught this trip. He's a dandy. Well, it's raining cats and dogs. I'm going to throw in the towel. Sue already has. I'll go back to the place and probably take all these wet things off and put some dry things on and wait for the storm to pass, which I hope it does shortly. Have never had this happen here, but it's happening now. The end of the runway. This is called Sundowners. We have some kind of appetizer coming up, and the sun sets right over there, but it doesn't look like it's going to be much of a night. So, but I think we have drinks up here too, so let's grab something. Still taking Sundowners. Here's all our group from the week here. It's kind of fun. There's the windsock, and there's where the sun goes down, but yeah, it's not going to be a great one tonight. It's dinner time after the sundowner thing. We have bread, a candle, and there's the bar. And we're waiting for a bottle of wine. This is a job fish finger, appetizer, or an amuse-bouche.